Join me as I dive into some of the creepiest urban legends out there and see if I can handle the fear of finding out if they're actually true. Urban legends, the stuff of campfire tales and horror movies. They're the mysterious, often terrifying stories that have been passed down through generations, leaving us wondering if they're actually true or just the product of overactive imaginations. You've probably heard the rumors, the whispers of strange happenings and unexplained events that leave us all with a sense of unease and uncertainty. But how do we separate fact from fiction? How do we know what's real and what's just a scary story designed to get a reaction out of us? Skeptics would argue that urban legends are nothing more than fabricated tales, created to entertain or even manipulate people. And it's hard to deny that there's some truth to that. After all, many urban legends have been debunked as mere myths, with no basis in reality. But what about the ones that persist? The ones that continue to send shivers down our spines despite our best efforts to rationalize them away. Take, for example, the legend of Bloody Mary. You know the one. You're supposed to stand in front of a mirror, say her name 3 times, and wait for the ghostly apparition to appear. But where did this legend come from, and why has it endured for so long? Is it just a fun party trick, or is there something more sinister at play? Another classic is the Hook Man, the legendary figure who's said to appear at lovers' lanes and terrorize young couples. But what's the origin of this story, and is it based on any real event? And what about the countless variations of the tale? Are they just different spins on an old theme, or do they suggest that there's some grain of truth to the story? We've also got the legend of the Slender Man, the faceless entity who's said to stalk and abduct children. But is this just a modern-day boogeyman, created to frighten kids into behaving, or is there something more to it? And what about the people who claim to have seen him? Are they just attention seekers, or have they genuinely experienced something paranormal? One urban legend that really stands out is the story of the Dyatlov Pass incident. In 1959, 9 experienced hikers mysteriously died in the Ural Mountains, with no explanation for their demise. Theories have ranged from Yeti attacks to military experiments gone wrong, but the truth remains elusive. Is this just a tragic accident, or is there something more sinister at play? When it comes to urban legends, the most shocking and debated is probably the story of the Mothman. In the 1960s, people in West Virginia reported seeing a strange creature with glowing eyes and giant wings. But what's really interesting is the fact that many of these sightings coincided with tragic events, including the collapse of a major bridge. Is this just a weird coincidence, or is there some kind of connection between the Mothman and disaster? And what's behind the enduring fascination with this creature? So, what have we learned from exploring these urban legends? Perhaps the most important thing is that the line between reality and myth is often blurry, and it's up to us to decide what we believe. Urban legends may not always be based on fact, but they often tap into our deepest fears and anxieties, making them feel more real than they might actually be. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of urban legends. If you've got a favorite legend you'd like to share, be sure to drop it in the comments below. And if you're looking for more thrills and chills, be sure to check out my other videos for more spooky content.